Life, what does it truly mean? Some say it's an illusion, others say it's a simulation. Life can seem like a drama, an unpredictable sequence of events where we play our roles. But could all of this be an illusion, or simply a creation of some advanced civilization? In this video, we will explore the possibility that we are not living in a physical reality, but inside a sophisticated simulation designed by entities far beyond our understanding. Let's start by breaking down the concept of a simulation and explore whether we could be living in one. Number 1, understanding simulation. Games like Free Fire and PUBG create virtual worlds in which characters live out their lives in programmed environments. But what if this was a reflection of how we live our lives too? In these games, we control a character, but to the character, the virtual reality is their world. They believe that every action, be it running, walking, driving, swimming, or even engaging in battle, is being performed by them. They feel as though these actions are their choices. But in reality, we are the ones controlling them. The character has no control over anything beyond the parameters set by the game designers. The character cannot even do anything outside the realm of the rules established in the game. Think about this. If we, as humans, are programmed into a reality with limitations, like not being able to travel faster than the speed of light, could it be that an advanced species programmed us this way? What if the rules of physics, such as the speed of light, were set deliberately by these creators to keep us within certain boundaries? Could this be the limitation placed upon us by a higher intelligence? Number 2, the double slit experiment. A landmark quantum physics experiment that seems to defy the very logic of reality. In this experiment, a beam of particles like electrons or photons is fired at a barrier with 2 slits. When unobserved, these particles behave as waves, spreading out and creating an interference pattern similar to how water waves interact. However, when these particles are observed through detectors, they behave as particles, showing fixed positions. This experiment raises a fundamental question. How does the act of observation change the behavior of particles? The particles behave as though they know when they are being watched. This has led some to speculate that our reality might not be objective at all, but could instead depend on observation. In the context of a simulation, this could be seen as a way of rendering the universe only when needed, similar to how a computer only renders a scene in a video game when the player is close enough to view it. Number 3, quantum entanglement. It is a phenomenon where 2 particles become interconnected in such a way that the state of one particle instantaneously influences the other, no matter how far apart they are in space. Einstein called this spooky action at a distance because it defies the normal rules of relativity and suggests that information could be transmitted faster than the speed of light. This connection, it seems, isn't just about particles interacting, but indicates a deeper underlying mechanism, almost as though they are being guided by some unseen algorithm, much like code running in a computer. Could this be an indication that our universe follows instructions, much like a simulation? Number 4, Nick Bostrom's simulation hypothesis. In 2003, philosopher Nick Bostrom proposed the simulation hypothesis, suggesting that an advanced civilization might create simulations of their ancestors for research or entertainment purposes. Bostrom argued that there are 3 possibilities for the future of humanity. 1, human civilization goes extinct before reaching a level of technological advancement capable of creating realistic simulations. 2, technologically advanced civilizations choose not to run ancestor simulations. 3. We are living in a simulation created by an advanced civilization. Bostrom confidently put forth the idea that we could very well be living in a simulation, and that the chances of this being true are far higher than we might assume. He argued that the simulations of our ancestors could be run for a variety of reasons, including studying human behavior, replicating historical events, or for entertainment purposes. The simulation hypothesis gained further attention when influential physicists like Stephen Hawking and Elon Musk endorsed it. Musk famously stated that the chances we are living in base reality that is not a simulation are extremely low, given the rapid pace of technological progress in virtual reality and gaming. Number 5, spiritual philosophies and the illusion of reality. Now, let's look at the spiritual philosophies of the world. Many traditions across cultures and religions describe the world we live in as an illusion. In Hinduism, the concept of Maya refers to the illusion or veil that obscures our understanding of reality, suggesting that the physical world we see and interact with is not the ultimate truth. In Buddhism, the idea of samsara, the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, also teaches that the material world is an illusion. It is the ego, driven by desires and attachments, that traps us in this illusory world. To transcend this, one must achieve enlightenment. Similarly, Plato's famous allegory of the cave suggests that humans are like prisoners inside a cave, seeing only shadows of the true reality outside. These philosophical concepts suggest that what we perceive as reality could be a projection or simulation of some higher truth. Number 6, technological advances. In recent years, advances in virtual reality, VR, and augmented reality, AR, have brought us closer than ever to experiencing a fully immersive digital world. Imagine a VR experience so real that it feels indistinguishable from reality. This is the kind of technology that is pushing the boundaries of what we perceive as real. If we, as humans, can create such lifelike simulation, it is not so far-fetched to think that a more advanced civilization could have done the same long ago. As technology progresses, we are able to create simulations with complex, interactive environments. Could it be that our reality is just another version of this technology, running on a scale we cannot yet comprehend? As noted by physicists like David Chalmers and Seth Lloyd, who have worked on computational theories of consciousness, it's possible that we are inching closer to understanding how we might one day create our own simulated worlds. The more we learn about quantum computing, the more it seems like the entire universe could be a vast quantum computer running a simulation on a cosmic scale. It's clear that we are standing on the edge of an incredible realization. Whether it's through quantum physics, spiritual philosophies, or modern technological advancements, the possibility that we live in a simulation is becoming harder to dismiss. If our reality is indeed a simulation, how does that change our understanding of a life, consciousness, and purpose? What if the boundaries we perceive, like the speed of light or the laws of physics, are just limits programmed into our simulation? Are we simply characters in a game, living out the stories written for us by a higher intelligence? Or are we on the verge of discovering a truth so profound it will alter the very fabric of our reality? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Could we be living in a simulation? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of life.